Okay, okay.
So last night I was laying in bed thinking, tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up at a decent hour, going to go and take a walk and do another video. That did not happen. It's very cold out there. Instead I watched TED Talk videos. I could have done less productive things. That's TED Talks are educational. Anyways, so I have been in a little bit of a rut. Not unfamiliar to me. Not an unfamiliar state. And if you're hoping to get any advice about how to get out of ruts, I don't know if I can help with that. I am more familiar with how to tolerate being in a rut. Just ignore that, okay? I had full intentions of like putting makeup on and things before doing this, but instead I spend my whole morning watching TED Talks and got some things to do in an hour. I don't have time. I'm just gonna have to you guys are gonna get the raw so oh my. Being in a rut to me looks like when you just don't feel like doing anything. Like you have all these things you normally really enjoy doing. You know, for me it's like photography and web design. You know, I've got a long list of them, projects I want to do and I still want to do, but for some reason when I'm in these ruts, I kind of feel like I just don't want to do anything. And you find yourself just wanting to watch YouTube all day long or just sit around. I find myself sometimes just sitting, staring out the window, and I'll be like, a while later, I'll be thinking, how long have I been sitting here? Just letting thoughts drift in and drift out. I mean, just look. See this? I have no polish. I have no polish remover. And yet they just sit like this. I have a pile of unfolded clothes on my bed. Not typical behavior of me. So, you know, rut looks different for different people, you know. My sister, she always says that her room, the state of her room is the state of her mind. If it's a huge mess, then you know something's not right. I hope it doesn't annoy you when I look at myself. I can help it. So tolerating being in a rut. It seems like our normal reaction the typical reaction to unpleasant feelings is to try to figure out a way to not feel that way again. It's not something that would be, I think, healthy to resist or like try to eradicate or something, because it's just you. It's just your inner you trying to say, hey, hold on a second here. We need to do some introspection. It's not fun because there is a lot of pressure from from around us, society, parents, family, responsibilities. But I think it's an opportunity. Well, it's an opportunity to recognize that something's not right in the way that you're doing things. Well, it's not working for you. And that's a good thing, because you can learn a lot from being in them. You can sort out a lot of, like, what do you want to do? You know, how did you get into this rut to begin with? You know, it's kind of like an opportunity to sort through your priorities, you know, your solutions, and find out, you know, what is it that you've been doing that has not been satisfying. And, you know, and that's good. So, you know, ruts are good things. It's good to be in a rut. It's good to have an opportunity to be like, okay, what I'm doing right now isn't working, and then reevaluating. And of course, I think self-evaluation, self-evaluate. I hate it when the word, like, you get evaluation? No. Introspection, basically. It's important to introspect and, you know, to connect with who you are and what your goals are and, you know, what is enriching to you. because no one else is going to do it. No one else can do it. You feel disconnected with yourself, like you don't know yourself? Sometimes I feel like that. I feel like, what do I want? What am I looking for? You know, in life, in relationships, you know? Like, I have these ideas about who I am, but then it's like sometimes I'll have other instances where I'm like, wait a second, this doesn't seem, you know, this isn't jiving anymore. What I thought was my goal or what I thought my priorities were. You know, when I have attached myself to something, I get very connected to it, and it's like my essence. And then when I realize some of my priorities are, you know, maybe counterproductive or taking me in a direction I don't want to go or whatever, not fulfilling, then it's like hard for me to let it go, to stop and to really introspect. Is there something I'm hanging on to that isn't enriching? It can really like rock the boat, you know, the emotional, mental boat. It's hard. This is important. It's important to sort through these things. It's important to self-evaluate and to get connected with what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. I guess an important part of our what's the word? Us, you know, you, me, becoming who we want to be, the kind of person we want to be, and doing the things that we want to do. You know, introspection is an important part of that. Knowing who you are, getting to know yourself. So, you know, it's not like I get in a rut, I'm like, oh yay, it's a rut. I'm definitely dealing like, oh, geez Louise, I have so much to do. I can't deal with this. I don't want to think of it that way. And I don't think I have to think about it that way. I don't think that's true. I don't think it is, you know, a negative, bad thing that we should be avoiding. I think it's a wonderful, beautiful thing. It's enriching to connect with yourself. Really, that's enriching to life. It's going to be enriching to me, and it's going to be enriching to the people around me. My sister's back. Is that you, Susie? My sister.